Alongside the recent State of Play, Tokyo Game Show 2025 and Kojima Productions' 10th anniversary brought a wave of major announcements, updates, and new reveals. Here are the 15 biggest highlights. Forza Horizon 6 announced, release date revealed. Playground Games and Microsoft finally revealed the next title in the Forza Horizon series, Forza Horizon 6, which launches sometime in 2026. While Mount Fuji and its locality are confirmed to be included in the open world racer, art director Don Arcida revealed a few more locations while speaking to Xbox Wire. Quote, "While we're not announcing too much in terms of detail right now, we're excited to show fans the true breadth of beauty, both natural and urban environments, that Japan has to offer. From the neon lights and towering buildings of Tokyo City, one of our most detailed and layered environments to date, to the serenity and natural beauty of Japan's rural and mountain areas, we think players will be blown away by the open world of Japan that we have built," end quote, said Arcida. While the development team isn't attempting to recreate Japan and its environments like for like, it's aiming to capture the country's unique cultural essence and present it back in the most Horizon way possible. To achieve this, Arcida, cultural consultant Kyoto Yamashita, and the development team ventured to Japan. Quote, "The trip to Japan demonstrated that the dev team were truly approaching Japan with the right level of curiosity and observation. During our fieldwork in Tokyo, most of the group were first-time visitors. A few days in, someone said, 'For all the energy here, it's quiet.' That observation, organized chaos with surprising calm, told me they weren't just looking, they were feeling the place," end quote. Yamashita notes that this kind of insight can't be faked and would later shape conversations about movement, etiquette, and sound. Forza Horizon 6 will be available first for Xbox Series X and S and PC next year, with the PS5 version launching at some unknown date afterwards. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater's Fox Hunt mode detailed, release date revealed. During the latest Metal Gear production hotline, Konami's development team for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater offered new details and gameplay on Fox Hunt. The prop hunt style multiplayer mode goes live on October 29th at 9 p.m. Pacific Time. Based on Metal Gear Online's gameplay, Fox Hunt matches support up to 12 players, divided into 6 pairs. There are 3 environments and 2 mission rules, with players divided into pairs. Others will hunt you, which is where the all-terrain camo suit comes in handy. Players can use it at the start to blend into the surrounding environment, either for sneaking or setting up ambushes. Of course, it isn't quite that easy, as everyone also has Naked Sense to scan the environment. Those in hiding will receive an alert when Naked Sense is active, but since it's reliant on stamina, it can't be used for extended periods. Throughout the course of a match, you can find various weapons and equipment to gain an advantage. Of course, being too overzealous can result in others detecting your presence. Failure to pass any objective results in the player's removal, and those left standing are declared the victors. Gungrave Gore Blood Heat announced. While stylish action game Gungrave Gore has been available on PC and console since 2022, developer Iggy Mob has announced a new version of the title. Dubbed Gungrave Gore Blood Heat, it has been rebuilt from the ground up and will be coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Much like the original Gungrave Gore, Blood Heat will pick the story up right where Gungrave VR left off, with the gunslinger of Resurrection taking on the Raven clan. Its story has been described as an epic and emotional one that revolves around vengeance, love, and loyalty. The title is quite old school in how it presents the action to players, complete with combo counters and fast-paced action, as well as the complete lack of a cover system, despite the emphasis on third-person gunplay alongside melee combat. Gungrave Gore Blood Heat is being developed on a new engine, and will feature a number of enhancements over its previous release, including enhanced visuals as well as more modern gameplay systems. It will also bring with it the Heritage system, as well as a host of new exclusive playable characters. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake improvements detailed. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake is one of many titles that appeared during Xbox's Tokyo Game Show 2025 broadcast, with Koei Tecmo director Makoto Shibata delving into the remaster's improvements. Much like the original, players can use the camera obscura to photograph hostile spirits and subdue them. Different focus settings and zoom filters will change one's perspective, and swapping the latter is essential depending on the type of spirit. For the remake, Koei Tecmo has improved the mechanics and offered smoother animations. With Team Ninja's help, the overall difficulty and controls have been enhanced. Players can look forward to increased collectibles and locations alongside the new Holding Hands with Mayu. The latter was meant to launch with the original, but ended up cut. While the gameplay implications have yet to be fully detailed, it does further Mio's bond with her sister, Mayu. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches in early 2026 for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. New OD trailer gives PT vibes. During the 10th anniversary Beyond the Strand event for Kojima Productions, Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer joined Hideo Kojima on stage to showcase a new trailer called Knock for OD. The Knock references Kojima's vision of horror, with Jordan Peele, who's working on the project as a writer, offering his own. Text cards reveal various redacted terms, but it apparently takes place 10 years after some horror and the cursed have once again something. Sophia Lillis, who seems to be the protagonist, enters a room with various candles. She begins slowly lighting them, with a baby suddenly crying out. The knocking becomes louder, and it's not long before some creature enters, placing their hands on Lillis's face before the scene cuts to black. Kojima noted that the footage is in-engine, and Spencer said that Xbox is assisting the team behind the scenes, and with Unreal Engine technical work, and the goal is to bring Kojima's vision to life for all players everywhere when it's ready. OD doesn't have a release date yet, but it's currently in development for Xbox Series X and S and PC. While the majority of Kojima Productions is busy with its next project, OD, Hideo Kojima is working on a new stealth action title with PlayStation Studios. Despite lacking a trailer to showcase during the developer's 10th anniversary event, Kojima did at least reveal the first concept art. It features a shadowy figure with an SMG and the tagline, "Here comes the feeling," at the top. The project is a ways off, but 3 cast members are confirmed: Charlie Fraser, Ma Dong-seok, and Minami Hamabe. The later revealed that more shoots were coming up and a game engine image showcased her in-game face, though the makeup and hairstyle are subject to change. Kojima confirmed that further casting announcements, including for the main character, were due. Yakuza Kiwami 3 announced. At the latest RGG Summit, Ryo Gagatoka Studio confirmed that Yakuza Kiwami 3 is in development. Mistakenly appearing on its official website before the show, this is a remake of 2009's Yakuza 3. Similar to the first 2 Yakuza Kiwami games, the visuals have been remade from the ground up on the Dragon engine, offering more realistic textures, improved facial expressions, and detailed environments. Fans can also expect additional story scenes, new features, and Japanese and English voice acting. The story follows Kazuma Kiryu, who now runs an orphanage in Okinawa, which is under threat of eviction by the Ryoto family. Investigating further unveils a conspiracy, and it's not long before Kiryu has to get his hands dirty. Yakuza 3 is notable for introducing seamless battles within exploration spaces, and packs tons of optional content, including 123 side stories. Yakuza 3 Kiwami launches on February 12, 2026 for PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S. Like a Dragon 3 Gaiden Dark Ties announced. Ryuga Gotoku Studio officially confirmed that Yakuza Kiwami 3, a remake of Yakuza 3, is in the works during the latest RGG Summit. However, it also unveiled a brand new spin-off, Like a Dragon 3 Gaiden Dark Ties, starring Yoshitaka Mine, the antagonist of the third game. Before he ventured into the underworld, Mine was a businessman voted out of the R&D department in his own company. A chance encounter with Daigo Dojima saw him team up with Tsuyoshi Kanda, the Nishikiyama family's third patriarch, and become a Yakuza in Kamurocho. Like a Dragon 3 Gaiden Dark Ties promises several different play spots. There will also be a lot of content focusing on Mine's bond with Kanda, though how he eventually runs into Kiryu to set up Yakuza 3 remains to be seen, of course, so stay tuned for more details. Dark Ties launches alongside Yakuza Kiwami 3 for $59.99 on February 12, 2026 for Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. Pragmata trailer showcases new details. A new gameplay trailer for the upcoming sci-fi third-person shooter Pragmata was recently released. It still lacks a release date, but we received a closer look at more weapons and tense hacking scenarios. Perhaps the most intriguing new armament is a melee-like weapon used to execute enemies. Otherwise, the mix of hacking enemies with Diana, exposing their weakness for Hugh to blast apart, looks as endearing as ever. Between battles, you have the shelter for upgrading hacking nodes for Diana, like lowering a target's armor or hacking multiple threats at once. Pragmata launches in 2026 for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Onimusha Way of the Sword gameplay highlights Musashi's Oni Gauntlet ordeals. A brand new gameplay trailer for Onimusha Way of the Sword starts in a rather unexpected way, with Musashi's death. Thankfully, after obtaining the Oni Gauntlet, he returns to life, though his rival Ganryu harnesses its power as well. Plenty of new gameplay and characters are also showcased, with Musashi slicing and dicing through all kinds of Genma threats. Suffice to say that he's not impressed with the gauntlet, while also receiving lessons on what true strength means. It ends with Ganryu seemingly transformed by it into something more monstrous. Onimusha Way of the Sword launches in 2026, and much like Pragmata, still doesn't have a release date. Nevertheless, it's coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Ninja Gaiden 4 outlines difficulty options. Of the many games launching in October, Ninja Gaiden 4 is perhaps my most anticipated, with Team Ninja teaming with Platinum Games for a fast-paced, brutally challenging hack-and-slash experience. In a new video, Global Project Manager Joe Muntal outlined the assist options available in Hero Mode, including Auto Guard, Auto Dodge, Auto Heal, and more. However, he also revealed the first gameplay for Master Ninja, the most challenging difficulty in the game. Once selected, players can swap of it mid-game. Enemies are far more aggressive, not waiting for their turn and attacking Yakumo at every opportunity. Mastering your skills and timing is critical for success, so it's a good thing there's a standalone training mode for brushing up on everything. Ninja Gaiden 4 launches on October 21st for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. 007 First Light gets new trailer introducing Dr. Selena Tan. Developer IO Interactive has released a new trailer for its upcoming James Bond game 007 First Light, this time around announcing that one of its characters, Dr. Selena Tan, will be played by Gemma Chan. Chan's character, Dr. Tan, is said to be an academic with a background in psychology and game theory, and she is said to play an important role in the game's story. According to the trailer's description, Dr. Tan is going to be pivotal in Bond's journey to getting his 00 status over the course of 007 First Light, and the studio has confirmed that she will serve the role of the head of tactical simulation for intelligence agency MI6. 007 First Light is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch 2 on March 27, 2026. Antana mixes GTA 6, Watch Dogs, Sleeping Dogs, and more. NetEase Games has released an extensive new gameplay trailer for Antana, formerly Project Mugen, and it looks as curiously intriguing as ever. Get the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer comparisons ready because there are even more coincidences to note. Antana always touted itself as an open-world urban sandbox, and it's leaning into this quite significantly here. Players can control 4 different characters with unique roles, like a hacker, courier, police officer, and streamer. Alongside vehicles to traverse the streets, they can swing from buildings similar to Marvel's Spider-Man, spy on NPCs' phones like in Watch Dogs, and take on missions from different factions. The combat even appears inspired by Sleeping Dogs, with free-flow style dodges, counters, leg sweeps, and slamming enemies into environmental objects. Heck, you can even use golf clubs, sledgehammers, and tennis rackets as weapons. Resident Evil Requiem new gameplay overview. Resident Evil Requiem, scheduled for release on February 27, 2026, introduces players to a brand new protagonist, FBI investigator Grace Ashcroft. Tasked with confronting unknown terrors, Grace's journey revisits her troubled past, while pulling her deeper into the mysterious surroundings of the Raccoon City incident. The game allows players to fully immerse themselves with the tension of a first-person perspective, or switch to a broader view of the action in third person, letting them choose whichever style best suits their playthrough. There will be chilling new developments in the overarching Resident Evil Requiem storyline, but also improved gameplay systems that expand on the game's survival horror. A playable demo is being showcased at Tokyo Game Show 2025, with the game confirmed for PlayStation 5, PC, both desktop and laptop, and notably the Nintendo Switch 2, marking the first time the new system gets a taste of the game. Arknight's Endfield new details and gameplay. Griffline has opened pre-registration for Arknight's Endfield on PlayStation 5, giving fans the chance to add the upcoming real-time 3D RPG to their wishlist ahead of launch. Alongside the announcement, the publisher shared a new extended gameplay trailer, featuring the prologue chapter running on Sony's console for the first time. Planned for release in early 2026, Arknight's Endfield is in development for PS5, PC, and mobile devices. The game mixes exploration, real-time combat, and base building as players take on the role of an administrator, leading expeditions beyond fortified settlements. The title builds on the success of the long-running Arknights franchise, while expanding the series into a new genre. And that brings us to the end of this video. A quick request before we conclude. We upload new videos every single day, and if you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing. It really helps us out. Also, don't forget to enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon so that you can receive daily video updates. Thanks for watching.